Welcome to No Fugazee Podcast. I'm your host, Cooley. Tonight is debate night. Let's go. Gabby, off. You done. And you want to leave too? This is how our relationship goes. God over man, man over woman, woman over children. All right, we are back, ladies and gents. So tonight is debate night. It is January 5th on a Sunday. As stated, we are doing debate nights every Sunday and every Wednesday now. And occasionally, if we get some people that actually, hit me up and want to have a formal debate, we could pretty much do that, maybe even on a Monday or on a Friday. We're doing the women's show probably every other Friday now. We just did one Friday that just passed. It was pretty dope, man. Go check out the last stream we just did. We had a panel of women. They just happened to be all black, and it was funny that the chat was asking mad black questions. Mad questions about black people and women this and men this. So it made for some good conversation, a different type of dialogue than we usually have. Conversations got a little deep, which I think was good. And some of the girls, if you watched the full stream on Friday, the girls at the end of the stream, they was like, you know what? I think I got something out of this. It was actually educational. So that's good. We like episodes like that. But anyone that wants to join the stream, go ahead and click the first link in the YouTube description. The second link in the YouTube description is going to be for the membership. We got 3 tiers. First tier is gang. Second tier is hitman. Third tier is mob size. If you want to support this content, if you want to continue to watch it grow, go ahead and join the membership. We got 3 tiers. The next link is going to be for the coaching. I coach men on masculinity, dating and relationships, couples coaching, and also media and marketing coaching. So go ahead and click that link if you need any coaching. The next link is going to be for the Clips channel. Man, we've been posting clips on there daily. Subscribe to the Clips channel, man. They definitely have been suppressing the main channel. So while you're in here, actually, click the like notification. Don't be a ninja watcher. Like the podcast so this podcast gets pushed inside the algorithm. Other than that, join the Discord. I don't know if you've been watching, but probably the last 2 episodes, the entire chat, well, not like the chat in the episode, but most of the members have been reaching out to us, and they've been giving us some, input on conversations and how to steer the podcast. And we've been taking it in. So we did a pajama episode and dedicated the entire episode. I think it was like a 3-hour stream. We dedicated it all to the supporters. So the questions, the theme of it, all of those type of things, we took your ideas and we incorporated inside the show. So we try to get y'all involved. So if you join a membership, you'll have access to us. You could hit us up on Instagram. We'll communicate back with you fast, and any type of topics or themes that you want to or ideas that you have for the podcast. If it's good, we'll incorporate it. We'll definitely incorporate it into the show. Other than that, without further ado, go ahead and click that first link so we can bring some people up. If y'all want to debate, man, tonight is the night. We can debate anything you want. Politics, male and female intersexual dynamics, whatever you want to debate today, I'm all for it. All right, before we get in, I think we do have someone in here, and we have some more people joining the stream now. Make sure your cameras are on, and I will bring you up. Until we wait for more people to come in, I got a few clips from the supporters that I'm going to react to. I'll react to maybe like 2 clips, and then I'll start bringing some people up. But remember, that's going to be the first link in the YouTube description. Actually, let me check it out and make sure that link is, because I did switch it a second ago. Make sure it's good. Okay, yes, good link. Good link. All right, we are also currently live on Facebook too. Everyone on Facebook, if you want to go ahead and join the debate night, come on over to YouTube, click that first link in the Facebook stream, and I'll bring you on up. Actually, no, I'm not going to post it on Facebook. If you want to join, just come on over to YouTube and go to the description. You can click the link and you can join the stream. All right, let's get to some clips real quick, and let's see what the support. And I didn't even check out these clips. They send it to us via DMs and email. So let's get to the first one and see what we are reacting to today. Okay, let's see. All right. This could be a funny clip. Let's see if it is.
This is the thing that people don't never say. Women and men.
Playing this little fake ass role, gang.
I think this, DC. I think women and men cheat for the same reason. Because people like fucking.
Long as fucking is in the.
Dan, they sent me a dirty clip. There's mad cusses in here. This about to be demonetized already. Okay, so we got Carlos. Carlos says, he says, I think, women and men cheat for the same reason. I wouldn't agree with that, but I'll give my perspective at the end. Let's see what they say.
That's it. That's the only reason people cheat. It's because they like fucking.
Gonna be some shit
She
going on.
like to fuck as much
Dang, so many cusses. Okay, I guess we'll get through it.
as you like to fuck. You gotta find somebody who just okay with fucking you.
Right.
Maybe you need to find somebody who's all fucked out. If your biggest fear is your woman fucking somebody else, get you a woman who tired of fucking.
Yeah. You gotta get you a woman that like to fuck like once a week type shit. That
Some
don't really care
women
about
like to
fucking.
fuck.
Yeah, this got mad cusses in it. Dang, I'm going to be definitely demonetized. Going to have to re-upload the stream. Why would y'all... Yo, why would y'all send me this one? But it is actually a little funny. Let's see. I'll finish playing it.
Fuck one person at a time. You just gotta find them.
You gotta find one.
And you gotta fuck good enough to be the nigga she only wants.
All right, yeah, it's Matt Cousins. Okay, I think we get their point and their logic behind it. So he said that men and women cheat for the same reasons. And the reason being is because women like to have sex just as much as men like to have sex. I would have to 100% disagree. From a biological perspective, that's just not how our biology works. Men, we have 17 times more testosterone. We always want to go. Men, we get turned on like a light switch, meaning that it's easy to turn us on. Women, it's a slow process to get them turned on. But when they're turned on, yeah, we can say that, from a general standpoint, during the sexual encounter, women can go for longer generally because, when a guy goes from a general perspective after he ejaculates, homie want to eat, he got post-nut clarity, he want her to leave, he trying to, do something else. He want to go to sleep or something. Who knows? So we can say generally women like to go longer maybe, and they maybe not like to, but they can go longer. They have the ability to go longer because men, once he ejaculates, he takes breaks and stuff like that, or he just permanently wants to stop. But as far as who likes to F more and more partners, that's incorrect. We all know that women look for quality and men look for quantity. So, Carlos, I have to say that you're incorrect, man. And actually, I like Carlos, man. I was actually trying to get him on the podcast not too long ago. So, funny dude, definitely respect his jokes and definitely respect him as a comedian. But when it comes to male and female intersexual dynamics, a lot of people get things wrong because they never look at it from a biological standpoint. They only look at it from like how they feel and what they've observed. They only look at it from an anecdotal experience. They have a perception of it, but they don't really have a perspective of it. A perspective is the art of viewing the world outside of yourself. They only have a perception where they view the world or the whatever the situation they're speaking about in their own little box. So yeah, man, when it comes to that, nah, they wrong in all regards. Now, can we say, yeah, now I can't even grant anything to them? Can we really say like, there's one super, okay, for an example, the one super slore that had sex with 100 men in one day, let's compare her to the biggest whore, right? Well, she's the biggest woman whore. Let's just compare her to a man that's, promiscuous. Since women have the, key to sex, they hold the key to sex and men don't hold the key to sex. Let's just say if men held the key to sex, right? And we can sleep around and we have as many options, as many sexual options as women have, we would do more in 100 day. We'll try to, it would be many men. If men held the key to sex with our testosterone and everything, it would be like niggas would trying to be getting 1,000 in a day. That's just what we would try. Now, can all men do it? No. But let's say if men hold, hypothetically, if that key switched and men held the key to sex, we would definitely be more promiscuous. Like, think about it. That woman that got 100 guys in one day, there's not many women doing that. Like, she's an exception. She's just a super, super slower. She's a broken woman too. But anyways, yeah, man, they're wrong from a biological perspective. But okay, let's get to another clip. And I'm probably definitely demonetized after playing that clip with all of them cusses in it. God dang, Carlos, if you watching this, man, I know we talked through Instagram. Yeah, stop cussing, man. You cuss too much. Dang. Every other word was the F-bomb. But that's comedians for you. They all kind of do cuss a lot. I ain't gonna hold you. All right, let's get to the next clip. What we got? Once again, chat, anyone that's coming in, tonight is debate night, so click the first link in the YouTube description, and we'll bring you on up. All right, let's get to this next clip. I actually think I've seen this one.
She's like accusing me of like cheating on her. Yeah. Was I not worth you guys last night?
Yeah. What? You were with us earlier too, right? In the bar?
Yeah.
Get you wings?
What did I do?
I didn't see any.
This is actually funny. Some of these skits be fake, but this one could be real. I did see this one before. The old white dude's definitely taking one for the team. They holding brother down.
I don't know what the big deal is. I was with him.
You promise?
No.
You swear?
I swear.
Were we not together last night?
100%.
How do you guys even know each other?
We met at Pickle.
And we were playing pickleball the other day too. Yeah, these are my guys. Like.
Yeah, I know. I don't remember your name, but I remember a couple drinks together.
100%. My girl.
This actually is funny. All the black races out there. Look at that, man. The white brothers, man. The old white dudes, they standing up for the black brother. And that's a white woman that he's with. That's one of their own. And they're over there like, yo, wasn't I with you guys last night? Knowing good and well they wasn't with him. But they like, man, I know the struggle, dog. Chicks be wildin', man. Let's go ahead and stand up for homie. Yeah, you was with us, brother. You was with us. We was with you last night. We had a couple drinks at the bar. That's funny. I do think probably the only thing that is organic is the white guy's responses. But this couple right here, that's definitely fake. That's not, a real couple. And this was a setup by these two characters. But their responses was most likely organic. Someone said in the comments, Martin Luther died for this. Yo, this is actually funny. Martin Luther died for this. Is crazy work. We met at Pickleball. Is diabolical. Yeah, man, Pickleball. Shout out to one of my homies, former NBA players for the Cowboys. My man Devin Street, he be playing that pickleball. Shout out to you, man. I know you be watching my content occasionally, so if you watching this, man, I ain't never get down with pickleball, but I see you on there really taking it serious. So best of luck to you, brother. You probably got some sponsorships by them too. So shout out to you. Okay. Got 2 clips. We got 2 other clips to react to, but we got some people in here. So let's start bringing some people up and get these debates popping off. All right. Let's go ahead and close this down. Stop sharing here. Okay. Welcome to No Fugazee podcast. State your name and where you're from.
You talking to me?
I'm talking to you. Welcome to No Fugazee podcast. State your name and where you from.
My name is Donisha, and I'm from Texas.
Donquisha, and you from Texas.
Donquisha, yes.
I think I said it right the first time.
You didn't, but
I
it's
didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, Donquisha. I just saying I ain't pronounced the G at the end. You want me to pronounce that? Donquisha.
Yes.
But if you say it fast, the G disappears. Donquisha. So you couldn't even hear the G, could you?
No.
See, I think I won the debate already then. I think I won the debate already. You said I said your name wrong, which I didn't say it wrong. I just said it fast. But I pronounced it right. Okay. But okay. What are you here to debate about?
All right. I want to debate who's more superior, the black man or the black woman? And I'm on the side of the black woman being more superior. And I know you on the side of the black man. So we need to go ahead and get it cracking. Because I'm going to prove it.
Okay, yes. So are you specifically want to go with the black man or the black woman, or you want to just do man versus woman?
No, I need every woman ain't superior. And are you going to let me do an intro too?
What do you mean?
You gonna let me tell you what I do?
I mean, if you want to, sure. I normally don't run my debates like that. But what do you do?
I'm a black woman supremacist, and I promote and uplift the black woman by any means necessary. That's what I do.
Okay.
And as a black woman supremacist, I don't. It's not. This don't affect every woman. It's only for the black woman. What I speak about is specifically. You want me to call you, what is it, Brother Coolio?
Not Coolio. Coolio I believe was a rapper. I'm not a rapper. And I don't have that gold teeth. You know, Coolio had the metal in his mouth, kind of similar to what you have. I don't have any of that stuff in my mouth. And I believe Coolio had the hair that stick up. But yeah, it's Coolie.
It's Coolie. What about can I call you No Fugazee? Because that's what I've been calling you all week. I've been like, I'm about to go on a No Fugazee show. Can I call you No Fugazee or no?
You could call me Coolie. That's fine. You know my name. Which is my real government name. That's my last name. So yeah, call me Coolie, and I'll address you like you want to be dressed, Donquisha.
Donquisha. Okay.
Okay. Sure. Okay. So you said that you want to debate about who's more superior, the black man or the black woman. You said that you are a black supremacist.
A black woman.
A black woman supremacist.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Got to get that right. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. So explain to me why you think the black woman is more superior than the black man.
Okay. I'm going to start you here. I was trying to get my notes because I didn't know I was going to be on. I thought you said that the debate was Wednesday. So, hey, it said Wednesday and Friday. It's debate night. Right?
Sundays and Wednesdays are debate night, and Fridays are the girl shows. So,
okay, I mixed it up. So I don't have all my notes, so I'm just going to go off the dome right now. So the question that you asked me is what makes me feel that the black woman is more superior? Not feel.
How is the black woman more superior than the black man? Facts, not feelings.
I'm just going to say one word. I'm going to say one word. Pay attention. Womb. That's the only thing I need to say. What makes the black woman, more superior than everybody? The black woman is more superior than a white man. She's more superior than a black man, the Asian man, the Hispanic man, all the man. Why? Because if you go do a quick Google, you will find out that everybody on this planet, I said on the planet, came from the bosom of the black woman. I didn't say the white woman. I didn't say the Asian woman, the Hispanic woman, the Brazilian. I said specifically the black woman. The black woman is everybody's creator. And when I say everybody's, I'm talking about everybody, Brother Cooley.
Okay.
Everybody. He's everybody's creator. And that's facts.
All right. Well, all right. So I'll just repeat it back. So, you know that I'm not trying to say anything that you didn't say. You said that the black woman is more superior than a black man, and the black woman is actually more superior than anybody. Because the black woman, because she has a womb, and everybody came from the black woman's womb.
Yes, sir. Yes,
so that's
sir.
your reasoning behind it.
That's reality. That's reality. It ain't my reasoning. It is reality. It's reality. Okay. Everybody. And so can I go? Can I build? Can I build? You gonna let me build?
I mean, so how I like to do my debates, I like to take it point by point, right?
Okay, go ahead.
Because you made a claim. I'll say that I disagree with the presupposition of your claim. So the presupposition is what you presuppose. You are presupposing that the woman is superior because of the womb. I also disagree what you presuppose that everyone came from the black person's womb.
Facts.
And okay, I will explain why I disagree with that. So I'll state my claim, and then you'll have to try to combat my claim that I make. So the reason why I disagree with your presupposition that, everyone, the womb, because that's just a factor. So when you look at superior, you're thinking, when I use the word superior, actually, maybe before I get into my rebuttal, let's get what you mean by superior. What's your definition of superior?
A higher quality. The black woman is a higher
quality. Okay.
Superior is a higher quality, Brother Cooley. A higher quality. Let me explain it to you.
I think I understand that. I get that part.
Well, then rock with that.
I'll rock with that.
I'm letting you know. Let me just hit it. Let me hit it. I'm letting you know, Brother Cooley, that the black woman is of a higher quality. Now, let me tell you, because of the womb and because of the nature of the black woman, what we naturally are is we are life givers. After 9 months, we give life. The quality is we nurture, we love, we teach, we guide, and without us, nobody would be here. Now, let's flip it into the man. The nature of the man we know is, y'all got some good, y'all gods and everything. You a black god, you looking good. I told you that I liked you. I liked you earlier when I talked to you. So that's why I'm going to just spare you a little bit because you look good. Didn't you say you about 6'5"? So I'm going to give you some props. I'm not going to destroy you just yet, but let me just finish. Now, the average black man is killing. I mean, men in general. Y'all murder a lot. That's why y'all be in prison. And then you will sexually, do what y'all do. We can't say that word, RAPE. You ego tripping all the time. You just not built like the woman in terms of quality. You are a protector. Your job is to jump in front of the women and kids and get shut down if we in trouble. You could really call yourself security. You're security for me. And the divine creator created you to protect me. Go out there.
Would you say that we are only security?
Shoot out to get up there and put your whole body up and just get shot up for me. Now keep going. Go ahead.
Would you say we are only security then? Because it sounds like that's really what.
That's not what I'm saying. The black man is a god, but you the god of war. You a god. The black woman is the god of life. The black man is the god of war. That's why you got all the muscles. That's why it's instinctive for you to try to protect me. Now you are the God of war and I'm the God of life. Which one is more superior? It's the God of life. Your job is to protect me. You didn't know that, Brother Fugazee?
Okay, well, it's time to dismantle your entire argument with, just some questions. I was going to do it another way and take it piece by piece, but I'll just ask you questions and contradictions will start to happen. So and what I'm saying here currently is so you can get a preview of your demise before it happens. So you are about to get dismantled, your entire worldview, by a few questions, and you'll start to think and you'll start to contradict yourself. So this is what's about to happen. So first question for you. If the black woman is more superior than the black man, why does the black woman need the man for survival value, but the black man does not need the woman for survival value? The black man only needs the woman for replication value, but the black woman needs the man for not only replication value for her to leave her legacy behind, but she also needs the black man for protection. The black woman cannot protect herself from nature and manipulate the world how a man can. You've just admitted that the black woman needs the man for protection. Well, why would she need the man for protection? Because she can't protect herself. So if we're speaking about superiority and we're speaking about your definition it was high quality. It's the highest quality. I would say the highest quality person would be able to protect themselves, because if you can't protect themselves, you won't exist. So the first question is, please answer it. How is the black woman more superior than the black man if she needs him to survive?
All right, that's cute. But you're dealing with somebody that's on a way higher wisdom level.
Got it. Please answer the question, though.
I am. Don't worry. Don't cut me off. So you said that we need you for protection. That was your stance. I'm telling you.
I didn't say that. If you're going to still man my argument, just get it right. I didn't say that out. Let me just let you know so you can answer it properly. And I'm not interrupting you to try to, downplay what you're saying or anything, but please answer it properly. Why do you've admitted that the black woman, this is the words out of your mouth, you've admitted that the black woman needs the man for protection, which insinuates that the black woman needs the black man for survival value, right? She needs him to survive. Protection, survive. So by your own worldview, since the black woman needs the black man for protection, I'm asking you, it's my question. Please answer it. How is the black woman more superior if she needs the man to survive, but the black man doesn't need the woman to survive? Please answer.
Okay, because if I said this, then let me clear it up. I never said, really, we needed you, Brother Cooley. I never said that. I said that God set it up where you are security and you the protector. That's just your job. Who in the hell is you to believe that the black woman cannot protect herself when you can look in history and you can see that the black woman been pulling up, protecting herself for a very long time? And let's go ahead and add this to the occasion. As long as you have Glocks, as long as you have weaponry, we can use our weaponry. We don't need you, brother.
Who built the weaponry? Who built the weapons?
Don't interrupt me. So don't try and use
Donquisha.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Real quick. No, it's okay.
No, Julio, that's
just
not
pay
fair.
attention. No,
you were able to talk.
I got you. I got we need order real quick. I'll give it back to you. I'll give it back to you.
Let me run it.
It doesn't run. It doesn't. I'll let you speak a whole lot. It doesn't work like that, Donquisha. Okay. So here's order. Let me just give you some little, let me create some structure here. Some structure. Okay. So I asked you a question, and what you did was you lied. In the beginning of the podcast, when you first started making all your claims, you said You said that the black woman needs the man for protection. This is what you said. Then when I ask you a question, you say, "Oh, I didn't say that, but if I did say it, then that wasn't what I meant." So remember, I said when I ask you these questions, I will dismantle your entire argument because your worldview is flimsy. It's not standing on any truth or any reality. So then you go on and you're speaking after that, and you're making these assumptions that, well, we don't need the black man as long as we got weapons and this and this. Who created these weapons? Men created these weapons. Your entire life revolves around a man. You got a bandana on your head like a man. You got metal teeth in your mouth like a man would have. You get what I'm saying? Your entire worldview is trying to emulate the man.
Okay, can I talk for a second?
So I'll let you get it because I want to make it structured. It seems that you disagree with the presupposition of the black woman doesn't need the black man for survival value. You disagree with that, right?
What I'm not, well, let me just say this. What you're trying to do is throw me off of my point, and you won't let me build my point. And it look like right now that you think you're winning. You're not, because I need to get back to the foundation. The foundation is, I don't care nothing about you talking about survival. I'm telling you, Fugazee, that if my womb didn't exist, brother, young buck, you wouldn't be here. If my womb didn't carry you for 9 long months, brother Fugazee, you wouldn't be here.
Okay, so then you think, let's take it. Let's do this real quick.
Okay,
because
you was just talking and I didn't say a word. See, and you think that you're gonna play me like you play them little girls, because I only watched about an hour of you. And the only reason I wanted to be on your show is to tell you that I'm proud of you.
You proud of me?
I'm proud of you because you are a god.
I am not a god.
What?
I am not a god. There's only one God.
No, I'm not talking about the divine creator. So you need to go and learn some spirituality. Stop playing with me about this Bible stuff. Talking about this one God. It's one creator. It's many gods. Didn't you know that the Bible said that Satan is the God of this world? Didn't you know that the Bible said that there's many gods?
Okay. Let's bring it back on. Let's bring it back on topic, but we'll get to this God talk in a second. I got you, but listen, how I do my debates.
Know your Bible and you trying to bring up scripture.
I didn't bring up any scripture.
You can't deal with me. No,
I didn't bring up any scripture, but what I want to do here is create some more order.
Why did you say it's only one God?
Donquisha, yeah. So let's create some order real quick, okay, Donquisha? How old are you?
It don't matter.
It don't matter. But
when you lose and you try to bring up personal stuff,
no.
Don't matter.
The reason why I'm bringing up personal is because you're acting immature.
The black woman is superior to the black man.
I got you. Donquisha.
So
here's how we're gonna do it to create some order, right?
Stay with the topic. I told you that the black woman is
Chad, this isn't a troll. This is a real person. So I see y'all in the chat. I'm looking at it.
Call me a troll. You better shut the hell up.
They calling you. They saying you a troll. I don't think they believe you, but she's real. She's a real human. She's living, breathing flesh. Okay, I got you. Real quick, Donquisha. Let's just create some order. As mature, Donquisha. Look, as mature human beings, let's just create some order and some structure. This is what men do. This is why men belong in leadership positions. This is why God created the man first. But let's just create some order. When you say some things, it's okay for me to cut you off so I can get clarity on what you're saying. But guess what? When I'm saying things, it's also okay for you to cut me off when you need clarity. This is called a debate. It's a conversation. We could have a discourse where I say something, but don't cut me off in bad faith is what I'm saying. But only interrupt if it's in good faith, if you actually need understanding. This is what two mature adults can do when they're actually trying to seek truth and not seek an agenda. You came on here and it seems like you're just seeking an agenda, right? But we're going to speak about truth and we're going to get down to it. So let me ask you a question. You said a lot of stuff there. Donquisha, please listen. I gave you the instructions so we can create some structure. So let me ask you some questions. You said that, well, the black woman has a womb. So you're insinuating that and you said everyone came from the black woman. So you're insinuating that the black woman came before the man. That's what you think? That's what you think? Yes or no?
I'm not. Oh, you want to ask me? I would say they were created simultaneously, or she was created first. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
So you're saying that either they were created at the same time or the black woman was created first.
Facts.
Okay, got you. So, I mean, simultaneously, there's no scripture or any book or any old science book to even prove any of that. But we do know, let me ask you a question. Can you, in order to get something like, okay, let's say if you want to create a apple tree, you want to grow apples, right? What comes first? The seed? What comes first? The seed or the soil?
Just run your script. Just run your stuff.
Just answer the question, Don Quisha.
I just want you to go ahead and run it, and I'm listening.
You just want me to go ahead?
You're not about to play me like I'm a kid. You're not about to play me like I'm
okay,
like I'm some of those silly women.
I'm not, but I'm asking you. Oh, I mean, if you're wise, you wouldn't believe that the woman came before the man. It's impossible, is what I'm trying to say. The man holds the seed of life. We hold the life form in us. We have the X and the Y chromosome. We dictate the sex of the baby. Not only that, when the man impregnates the woman, the gene from the man, which comes from the baby, it's the placenta. The placenta acts as a parasite and attaches into the mother's womb, and it extracts information from the mother. It extracts the nutrients and everything from the mother. So the black men in general, we hold the seed of life. Life started with the man. It didn't start with a womb. It's illogical. It's not even possible. You don't dictate the sex of the baby. So guess what? You're here because of your father. You're not here because of your mother. Like, think about it. Everything that you're saying is just nonsensical. So with the things that I just explained, can you even debunk that? Because it's scientifically proven. You can Google it. So go ahead and give me a rebuttal to what I said. But make it scientific. Don't make it what you feel.
All right. So let me explain it to you like this. You pay attention. I don't want you looking down, because I wasn't looking down when you was talking. I want you to look at me. Stop playing and looking down at your computer. Now, it's not my computer.
I'm looking at the screen. The camera is up. So if I'm looking this way, I'm looking at the camera. I'm actually not looking at you. Me looking down is actually looking at you. There you go. So continue on.
Good job, because you're handsome and I like you. Hey, I'm starting.
Sexual harassment. I think I feel a little off.
No, I like you for a fresh kill. It's a fresh kill. That's what I like. It's
fresh
like blood.
kill.
It's like, yes, I'm killing your tail. I'm going to kill you in this. So
please just respond back. How does I'll ask the question and please answer. Okay, but go ahead. Let me just
explain it. Your deficient sperm is nothing without my egg. And my deficient egg is nothing without your sperm. So the sperm and the egg comes together, boom. The spark of life happens. The sperm and the egg. So keep bragging about your sperm. Your sperm can't do nothing without my egg. So I can't brag about my egg because my egg can't do nothing, young buck, without your sperm. So what I'm saying is, at this point, we are even Steven. We're even Steven. Egg, sperm, they have to come together. So you get no superiority check. You don't get no props for having a sperm that does nothing without my egg. I don't get no props from having an egg without your sperm. Now, then the sperm and the egg come together, this biology, one-on-one, boom, the spark of life.
Okay, and that's all right.
When the black,
Are you done?
No, sir. You've been talking. I put the time up. You've been talking for about
so yeah. Listen, it's my show. It's not up to you to put a time up.
You shouldn't invite me on your show if you can't let me talk for 1 minute.
I mean, the link is for everyone.
I saw what you did to the Queen Maker. You wouldn't let her talk.
She got obliterated. She
Okay,
couldn't
that's
answer
fine.
questions like
But
you can't. You can't answer questions.
I can't. Just
Okay.
let me talk. When you start sperming and doing this, I'm not the one for that.
Okay,
Now,
but
like I
you're
said, your sperm and my egg come together, boom, the spark of life. After that point, you go run around in the fields doing nothing, and I sit on a throne as the black woman alone. And I allow life to take place in my womb for 9 long months. And then after that, let me tell you what I do, young buck. After 9 months, I take you out of my womb and introduce you to the universe. The
okay.
black woman
I think we get it.
alone,
I
the
think
black
we
woman
get it.
alone sits on the throne, and everybody else is a clone.
Okay.
All of you, go Google it. Everybody
Google it.
on this earth came
Is a
from the
clone?
bosom of the black woman. The white woman did, the
Okay.
Asian
All
woman,
right,
the
listen.
white man, the black man. Everybody came from the womb of the black woman, and therefore she is superior to all. The black woman sits on the throne alone, and everybody else is nothing but a clone. Do you hear me?
A clone. Okay.
Yes, y'all clones.
All right,
of the
we
black
clones
woman.
out here.
You are a clone of the black woman.
All right, so I mean, we're not really gonna get anywhere with this debate if you don't answer questions. You couldn't answer my first question. You didn't ever. You never answered the question. You went off topic. But let's bring it back on topic. So what I stated, you didn't disprove anything. Manipulation happens when you focus on the effects instead of going to the cause, the root of things. So what I spoke about was the root of things, right? So when we're speaking about the male and the female and they procreate, when I said that the man comes first is because he holds the seed of life, and then he puts that seed of life into the woman, right? And then even with that, the man dictates the sex of the baby. He holds the X and the Y chromosome. You and all women only hold the two X chromosomes. So you don't dictate any sex of the baby. I also explained from the process, right, that the placenta that attaches onto the mother, that the gene from the placenta actually comes from the father, not the mother, right? So that placenta that extracts the resources and the nutrients and everything from the mother actually comes from the man. It acts as a parasite. I see you got your thing up. So what I'm saying is, here's my question. Can you you're not actually proving that the woman came first. You're explaining how you feel. Give me some scientific evidence to prove what I said is false. I'll further go on and I'll say this. Scientifically, right? Currently, right now, there are scientists that they did it in mice. They can take a male mice that has a X and a Y chromosome. They can then copy the X chromosome and make it 2 X's. They can then create a womb inside this male mice. You can Google it. They can create a womb inside this male mice, and then with the mice already having an X and a Y chromosome, they can make him asexual, and this mice can give birth by itself. But guess what? They can't. They can only do it with the male mice. So they can turn a male mice and make this male mice asexual. But they can't do it with the female mice. This would further prove that the male species came first. We are superior. So your entire argument and your entire worldview is false. And guess what? God and science is on my part. They're backing me. What's backing you? God isn't backing you. There's no biblical texts or any type of old texts that talk about the woman coming first. Science doesn't back what you say up, so it's very nonsensical. So instead of speaking how you feel, give me what's real. Give me some science. So I'm here to be disproven wrong. This is why I do debate night.
Okay. So you're going to at least 1 minute, let me run it. 1 minute. Can you do 1 minute? Can you give me 1 minute?
1 minute.
Okay, I got it. You go and Google. Scientists will tell you that the earliest remains is that of a woman. And they said, now this is modern science. is that of a woman.
What does this prove?
Wait a minute. And if the earliest
what does this prove?
Well, didn't you say 1 minute?
Yeah, but this is manipulation.
No,
you're saying
I'm
that the
not.
earliest findings, this is only what they found.
Okay, so this is what you
think
gotta
about
know.
what didn't they find. I'm trying to help you think here because you're not thinking logically.
I don't need to think logically. I'm thinking in reality.
Wait, what?
I'm thinking in reality. This logical stuff will make you run around holding that Bible up, not knowing your scriptures. Now, I told you that scientists, modern scientists with new technology, they are telling us that the earliest remains is that of the black woman. That's facts. And they also said scientists said.
But what does it prove?
It proves that if anything, we came first.
No, it doesn't. That's a logical fallacy. The logical, no, because listen, you don't have any logic. Let me try to think of the logical fallacy it is. No, it isn't science. You're saying that just because, no, listen, I'm trying to help you out. Just because something was found, that means it's first. What about the things that wasn't found?
Give me my 1 minute.
What about the things that wasn't found?
Give me my 1 minute.
Think about it. I mean, you already had a minute.
If scientists is telling you that out of all the remains on this earth, the earliest that was ever found was that of a black woman. I said a black woman, the superior black woman, the beautiful black woman, the black woman that sit on the throne alone, the black woman that's on top and she can't be stopped. This is what I'm on. The black woman is more superior than anybody on this planet. I'm saying anybody. Now let me.
Okay, all right, that's it. All right, real quick. Everyone on Facebook, come on over to YouTube. Shorty already lost the debate, but we're gonna have some more fun with her. We're gonna have a little bit more fun with her. Probably bring some people in here to, attack her worldview as well. But come on over to.
Oh, bitch, you don't have eggs.
Let me go ahead and mute you real quick. So listen, everyone on Facebook, come on over to YouTube. That's No Fugazee Podcast on YouTube. Come on over. We about to have a little bit more fun with Donisha and obliterate her worldview a little bit more. Going to make her contradict herself with some easy questions. And we're going to get into it. Okay, let me go ahead and close this out real quick. She's still talking. She don't even know. Okay, hold up. All right, you are unmuted now. You were muted because I was giving instructions to my audience.
I wasn't talking to you, no Fugazee. I was talking to that person that called me some name.
They couldn't hear you.
Okay, well they can hear me now. Bring your stupid ass online, and I'm gonna smack your ass up. You better not ever disrespect me with your dusty ass. You think I don't play? You better call me Denzel today on training day, cause I'm telling you. That King Kong don't have shit on me tonight.
You could actually be an actor. Are you friends? You're not an actor?
No, Donisha is real. I'm Donisha. I had my own show. But the guy, Tech Boy, kicked me off the show. Tech Boy kicked me off. And I ended up doing comedy time because I tried to beat the shit out of his ass. And that's real. That's real.
Okay,
Tech Boy, go talk to Tech Boy and see that I know see how real I am. But go ahead.
Let me ask you a question. So your worldview is still, you believe everyone that's coming in, and Donisha, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm just going to repeat back what you said, like some of the claims that you've made. So Donisha, she is a woman. She is a black woman supremacist. That's what she identifies as.
And I motivate and I encourage the black woman to understand that she is the god of life and the black man is the god of war.
Okay, got it. So this is her worldview.
Yes.
And also, she believes that the reason why she believes that the black man is superior than the black woman.
No, I don't.
She believes that the black woman is superior than the black man.
Just by 1 point.
Okay, got it. Fair enough. I misspoke that second, but yes, you believe that the black woman is superior than the black man, and her reasons for. Got it. Yep. Her reasons for all of this. And while I'm speaking, you could just wait patiently, right? We got some new people coming in, and her worldview, her reasoning for all of this is because because of the black woman's womb. You know, she believes that life started with the black woman. If not, she said that, well, if it didn't start with the black woman, then I think God made the black woman and the black man at the same time, like made them equal.
That's the two arguments that people are saying in modern time.
No one's saying that.
Scientists are saying.
No one's saying that.
This is not
okay.
me.
So I got a question for you, right?
This is science.
Okay, I got a question for you. Let's see if you can answer this one. So you still believe that the black woman is superior than the black man, and your reasoning is because of the womb. I've already dismantled. Time out, real quick. No. I've already. You're not going to want to concede, but the audience know that you lost this one. Where when it comes to the womb, that doesn't prove anything. We know that life started with man, and man was here first, right? We already went through the logic. The other question that you couldn't answer is, if the black woman is superior, then why does the black woman need the man for survival value? Okay. You never answered that. You paused on it and you said, well, I didn't say that. And then you went off to something else. So I'm not even going to bring that up again because, it's that's what happened.
You know I'm older than you and I'm wiser than you. The little tricks that you do with the little girls on your site, the little girls on your podcast, you can't do that with me.
I'm summarizing this up. You cannot
do that with me. And that's why
y'all know let's ask you the question again. Let's just ask you. I had another question, but I'm not even going to get to it. Since you said that I wasn't speaking facts, let's go ahead and get the live audience, the new people that just came in, to hear what she says. Okay. So if the black woman is superior than the black man, why does the black woman need the man for survival value? She can't survive on her own. She's not strong enough to manipulate the world how the man can. Answer it.
I did answer it. I said, look in history, and don't you see the female warriors doing amazing things, protecting themselves, and not only protecting themselves,
with
but
everything that the man built. Just stop it. Look, you're going off. Look, listen.
Fugazee, I'm not.
Donquisha, please listen real quick. You're going off. Like, answer the question. You're making assumptions and assertions that, well, there was black women that was powerful and they were strong. There's no black history that you can bring up and make a claim that there were all women-led military and they were defeating men. There's not anywhere in history where you can find all women military defeating all men. Guess what? Black woman, the black woman queen, that movie is a lie. It's not based off any facts or any reality. Nowhere in history where you can pull this up. You got it? A matriarchy never stood the test of time. Only patriarchies did. That is a fact. Where there's more male in the military, more males in the military than there are females in the military. If there are more females in the military, whoever their battle that has more males, they're gonna lose. Especially if we're speaking about thousands of years ago when the forces was kind of even when it came to technology and stuff like that. Like if no one had guns and stuff and they just had spears and they're going off for brute strength, the army that had more men will beat the army that has more females. It's just a fact. Just a fact. Okay. So that's a reality that you have to realize. Okay, so when I'm asking you these questions, you know that women can't survive on their own on this planet. Bear Grylls, it was a series on Bear Grylls where they put men on one island and women on another island. Guess what happened? The women on that one island, they were doing everything by committee. So they're sensitive, they're emotional. So they're like, oh, well, I don't want to step on any toes and make anyone feel, emotional. So, let's just, pick straws and you get this job and, you get that job and we do everything like that. They're doing things by committee. You say that I'm talking, but I'm trying to give you some truth here. Some truth. You're still muted. But listen, the men on the other island, they built a hierarchy from top down. It's based off of merit, what you produce. Women don't operate like that. Even when you look at it, all the psychologists and scientists knows, and you know, guess what? When you were younger, you played house. Well, actually, you probably didn't even play house. You probably was playing cops and robbers with that bandana around your head. But generally speaking, when women get together at a young age, they play house. Guess what? There's no winner in house. There's no competition in house. When men get together, we play tag, we play all of these things that involves competition, and there's a winner, which creates a hierarchy, a winner and a loser. You get it. Men, we are built. We are built to protect. We are built to create. You're not. You're built to follow a man's lead. This is why you wear a bandana. This is why you have silver teeth in your mouth. You are trying to emulate the man. Okay? So please say some stuff. Actually, we're not even going to move on. Answer the question. How is the black woman superior if she needs the man for survival value? Disprove the things I said wrong by not making up any nonsense like, in history, there were black women that were running things. Disprove me wrong with facts, not feelings. You're unmuted. You can speak. Yeah, you've been unmuted.
Can you be fair? Because I'm a dust your tail off. The only reason I'm not dragging you right now is because you keep muting me. Because I'm not the one. I'm not the
I
queen
muted
maker.
you because you keep over speaking when I'm speaking.
Maker. I'm not running. I'm not
You're
going
not
nowhere.
So you admit that
you all night.
You admit that the queen maker ran.
Night.
Do you admit that the queen maker ran?
No, I just know she real mature.
No. Admit it. Admit that she ran. I know that's your savior, but admit that the queen maker ran.
I do not believe in the lesbian stuff. I love all women and stuff, but I rock.
You don't get down with that.
I rock with men. I love the black. I told you look good, Fugazee. I told you.
Okay. Do you have a husband?
Let me tell you. Let me tell you this. This is one of your tactics. You want to get on personal, but I want to stay on your ass.
You're not on anything.
The black woman is superior.
Do you have a man?
I'll tell you all of my business after I finish. Give me a couple minutes to unfold.
Real quick. I know.
Can you give me 1 minute? Can you give me 1 minute?
Yeah, I know, but you don't. In the beginning, when we started, listen, Donisha, you can't answer that question now. You're not going to be able to answer. The only way you can answer is by conceding and saying that, well, the black woman does need the man for survival value.
I can answer any question. Go ahead. I'm good. What's the question?
Okay, but you haven't answered it. So let's answer this question. Do you have a man?
Listen, I told you I'll get into personal dialogue.
Oh, chat, she ain't got no man.
Let me tell you something. Fugazi, I want to actually come to your show and sit like them little pretty little
them girls. That's what you want? Okay.
I want to come
but
to your
do you
show,
have a man?
I'm a Dutch star. If I come to the show, I'm telling you, that other little black dude that's with you, I'm a roast. I'm gonna get y'all good.
I wanna know, do you have a man?
I knew you was gonna go there.
I just want to know. Do you see your chat? Okay. She not answering no questions. Do you have a man?
Okay. No, Fugazee. Can you ask me that first question and stay on the information? And then I do personal. I don't care about personal.
I got you, Donisha.
The
first question.
You winning. The
it's
reason
okay.
why I look like you winning because you won't let me talk.
No, you talked a whole lot.
No, I didn't.
I only just started talking the second half of this debate.
No, I didn't talk. No, I didn't.
She got that. Yo, you gotta. If you got kids, I know you whoop your kids with a paddle.
Ain't nobody
you got one
in this
of them.
house except me
you
and
got
my
that.
dog. I only got a dog in this house.
You don't got kids? You don't got kids?
I don't have no kids in this house.
No, not in the house, but do you have kids?
Be quiet. You trying
okay.
to listen.
She got kids, but they ain't there though.
Hey.
What's up?
No Fugazee, you getting off the subject.
We not getting off the subject. Donisha, you couldn't.
The black woman is superior to the black man.
But you're not in. How? But you just saying the womb. I've already disproven that.
It's really 50-50. But I'm saying by 1 point, the black woman is superior. Because I love the black man.
Donisha, this is what we gonna.
I want to date somebody like 19 Keys, like back in my day. Like I'm attracted to people like 19 Keys. I'm not a lesbian. I'm straight up the black man. I love the black man. So I'm not trying to destroy him. I'm making a point that we 50-50, but 1 point, We are 1 point more superior than y'all.
Okay,
So I'm not trying to put you down because I know your
so-
self-esteem is low.
No,
okay.
so listen, so you insinuating that you are attracted to black men and a black man like the person you named, that would
19
insinuate
keys.
that you don't have a man. So answer
That's
the
not
question.
true. That's not
It may
true.
not be true, but answer
I'm
it.
giving you an example of
Got
the
it.
men that I think that are
Are
top tier.
attractive. Got it.
19 keys.
Okay, fair
And
enough.
that little nigga
I'm not sure who
Marquette,
that is.
it's a little nigga named Marquette that I sort of think is on point too. But I've been and knocked that little short ass nigga out. I choke him and drag his ass.
So
I tried to
listen,
get on
you're
his show
speaking
so I
about
could get his ass.
Marquette. Marquette isn't short. I've met Marquette. He isn't short. He isn't little.
Somebody said that white dude said he was short though. He
That
said
white
he was
dude.
like a dwarf.
That white dude doesn't know what he's speaking about. He's not short.
Sorry,
He's at
Marquette.
least six
Thank
foot
you,
or
Miss
6'1". But real quick, right? So answer the question. So the reason why we're getting off the question, well, if the black woman is more superior, why does she need the black man for survival value? You can't answer it and you won't concede. So let's just move forward. Answer
Because
this
it ain't
question. But you're not explaining
I'm
with any
telling you,
logic and
I
any
did
truth.
say it. I answered
You
it.
didn't.
Yes,
so
I did. I
answer
said that
this
the black
question,
woman could
Donquisha.
protect herself.
I'm gonna have to,
I said that the
Donquisha.
black-
I'm gonna have. If you want to have a discussion, you got to answer some questions, or I got to get you
did.
up. I got to
I
bring other
answered
people
it.
up. So listen, question for you: do you have a man?
I told you don't go personal until I beat you up on the black woman.
Do
being
you
superior.
have a man?
Can you
Yes
give me
or
1
no?
minute? Can
I'm
you
gonna
give me 1 minute?
listen. I'm gonna have to get you off the stream. Do you
What?
have a
Don't
man?
get me off the stream. Tech boy
You gotta
keep
go.
kicking me off the stream.
Wait, what?
Don't kick me off. Tech
Okay.
boy is-
Do you have a man? Answer the question. Are you single or do you have a man that's protecting and providing for you? Like you said, that's the only thing that men are good for.
No, I didn't say that's the only thing. I said
You
that
said
the black
that's-
man is a god. I said the black man is a god. Stop playing.
You
with
said
me.
that
Stop lying.
God made the man to protect and provide for the woman. That's what you said.
Basically, I said the protect. Really, I said.
Okay,
that
so
y'all
only
superior.
protect. So do you have a
Not
man?
only, but that's my.
Listen,
that was my point.
do you have a man to protect you? Not the cops where you can call. No, nothing like that. Do you have a man that will protect you in an intimate relationship? Yes or no?
Until you give me my 1 minute to
You got your 1 minute. Okay, so let's
Don't
bring
take
up
me off of this
commentary.
damn
Commentary.
show.
Welcome to No
Don't
Fugazee
take me off of
Podcast.
this show.
No, whoa. Can I? Wow. Ooh.
Commentary. I'm a
Wow.
mute her real quick. You're not
Wow.
going nowhere. You're gonna stay.
I'm just so I don't even know where to go with this one, but you got a live one. I thought she was
We got a live one. Commentary.
I thought she was an acolyte of Priscilla based on some of the things that she was saying, but I see that she's not. But all the stuff about biology, I'm slowly losing brain cells. But
Yeah.
I want to take this in a different direction. Donquisha, I think her name is.
Yes.
Hi, Donquisha. I'm Commentary King. I wanted to sort of play with one of the premises that you had where you were sort of basing the value of all women basically on their reproductive abilities. Do you not think that just distills women down into essentially just glorified like breeding mares? Feel free to respond at your
He
leisure.
won't let me. He muted me.
I can hear you.
You're not muted. You not muted.
Because I
You've
was
been
just
unmuted.
about to say unmute me. I was just trying to put it. I don't
Right.
want to be muted no more tonight.
Okay. Well,
No,
let's try to keep like the loud aggressive
Oh, I'm loud.
action down.
Okay.
You're very loud. So
Oh,
can
I'm sorry. I didn't know. Tell
It's
me.
okay, Donquisha. Just pay attention to his question. He had a
Don't
question
play me
for
like I'm
you.
a child. You stay in your place.
Donquisha,
No,
pay attention and answer his
Let's go.
question.
No, let's
Okay.
go.
Okay, so I'll repeat it. So, do you think that distilling women down into just their reproductive abilities is disrespectful towards a woman as a whole? Because you're essentially creating two classes of women, ones that can and will reproduce and those who can't or won't. Do you understand my question?
Say it one more time. Break it down one more time. I'm trying to do it.
Yeah,
one
bro, you
time.
ain't gonna get an answer. Good
Okay.
luck.
Yes, I am. I want to make
Okay,
sure.
that's
I
fine.
am.
I'll try to
Go
rephrase.
ahead.
That's fine.
Go
That's
ahead
fine.
again.
That's fine.
Go ahead.
Do you think that it is not disrespectful
It's
towards
disrespectful.
all of womanhood to simply distill all women down into their abilities to reproduce or not reproduce?
I think that it would be disrespectful if I was whittling women down to just reproduction. Absolutely. But what I'm trying to get you to understand, brother man, is that Mr. No Fugazi would not let me continue to build so you can get my whole thought. He thought he was going to try to choke me out and by asking me all these questions, but I'm not with it. So I'm not whittling the woman down to just reproduction. I was trying to build on some more, something that was a little bit higher, but he didn't let me do it. So the question is, it is disrespectful for me to just whittle a woman down to just reproduction. Keep going with your next thought.
Okay. So if for the metric that you're using to determine, I guess, the value of the sexes, other than reproduction, what other aspects of this metric are you using that you were not allowed to speak upon?
Thank you.
Because remember, you said womb. That's all you said. No, be quiet. This is all you said. Don't be disrespectful or I'll kick you off the stream, okay?
Disrespectful.
Listen, got it. But pay attention real quick. He asked you.
This is disrespectful to tell me to pay attention.
No, it's not. It's called giving. This is why. This is why I know you don't have a man, because you don't know how to follow order and structure. You came on someone else's stream and you're saying be quiet. You're saying that it's disrespectful to tell someone to pay attention. No, it's not.
It is.
No, it isn't. Especially when you come on my platform, you're supposed to follow my rules. But you have a problem following rules, so I have to give you structure. So listen real quick. I got you, but pay attention. Pay attention. But you are paying attention.
I'm not.
You are. So listen.
I'm in charge.
So he asked you a question and you agreed. You said, yeah, it would be disrespectful to reduce the woman down to just their sexual reproductions. You stated in the beginning the reason why the woman is more superior than the man is because she has a womb. This is what you said. So what you're about to do, you're about to lie. No, I don't like liars. This podcast is called No Fugazi. Don't lie. And even when you add it on, you continue to talk about reproduction. You've never talked about anything else.
Okay, be quiet.
Now let's see if you can answer more of it. Go ahead.
All right. So the first point that I said is that we're more superior because of our womb. That was my first point. You didn't let me do the second point. The second point is because spiritually, we are your first gods. When you were born, you didn't have a God. You didn't know nothing about a God. That's my second point, that the black woman is your God.
That's a feeling, not a fact.
Okay, so
that is a fact.
So can we pause?
Wait a minute. Can y'all let me get 1 minute? You think you're going to tag team me? You're not. What's going to happen is things is going to get ugly up in here. Now,
I apologize. You paused and I wanted to gain clarity.
And you're respectful. That little cutie right there, he playing. Yes.
Don't call me cutie because I don't know your gender.
I am. You're a little cutie.
I don't know if you a man or a woman actually, so don't call me that.
Stop
I don't know. I don't know.
You know that I'm with your little cute ass.
Nah, I don't know. You could.
In your hair.
Nah, you could be a man. Don't. That's disrespectful. Don't be calling me cute and attractive and all of that. Because you could have an Adam's apple. You got all that gold in your mouth and a bandana. You could have a penis, and if you are a man calling me cute, I gotta shoot you to fade if you a man. But go ahead, answer his question.
Spank your stupid ass. Now, don't play with
answer his question. Go ahead.
No Fugazi. Now, didn't you let me build on my second point? I said that when a man is first born, he knows nothing about a God. And the only thing he knows is his mama. Now, let's look at God. What does God do? God gives life. After 9 months, we give life. God provides. That's what God do. And I provide you with all of this good breast milk. God protects. And when you come out of my womb, I am the supreme protector. And then after that, I teach, lead, and guide you for 18 whole years. And I'm about to end it. And then after that, your raggedy ass show up talking about submit up under me. Why would I submit up under my own creation? Why in the hell would I submit up under my creation? That's backwards. That's crazy. You
Have,
don't
ha,
submit. Now, let me say this. The white woman can submit up under y'all, the Asian woman, but not your creator. The black woman is supreme. The
question for
black
you.
woman sits on the throne alone. The black woman is on top and she can't be stopped. The black woman, sometimes she can't be average. She got to be a savage. Why? Because y'all ain't doing shit. So that's why you see a lot of that masculinity, because you ain't building nothing. Where's your towns at? Where's your cities at? You ain't doing nothing. So therefore, we have to have a little bit of muscle up in there because you ain't doing your job, black man. I love you, but I want to encourage you. You better build a village or a town and stop monkeying around, playing around with all them different women's and build your own community. You killing your own self.
Okay,
Every time you
Donquisha, enough is enough.
you procreate with somebody that ain't black, you.
Okay.
Had to mute her real quick. Donquisha, pay attention.
We're getting way on a tangent.
Yeah, way off topic. You never even answered really the question. I'll let you finish your point. Commentary. Go ahead. Do your thing.
Okay. So the second point that she wanted to build upon that was completely different for reproduction had to do with child rearing from reproduction. And so you said that you were going away from reproduction, and then the follow-up comment was everything postpartum, which is still connected to reproductive abilities, a woman's ability to rear a child. You are still distilling a woman down to her ability as a parent and as a carrier of life. So that's exactly what you're doing, because child rearing is directly related to reproduction. You can't have child rearing without being able to reproduce in the first place. So this is why I asked you that question, and you still went back to it. Okay, so please tell me, and if I'm wrong, if this is a completely separate topic, you tell me how you have child rearing without reproduction.
I'm unmuted.
You've been unmuted.
Oh, well, thank you for letting me know. Because on my computer it said I was muted. Thank you. Now, as I said, this doesn't have anything to do with child rearing. I said that I was your first God. And what I said is, for 18 years, this ain't child rearing. I said for 18 years, I'm teaching. Now, if you 16, 17, and 18, that's really not child rearing. That's you being grown. Once you 16, you can do life. I said, I'm your teacher, your first teacher. I'm an educator. This ain't about you just us having children. I'm telling you, I am your first educator. So that's not the same as child rearing. Me educating you, me teaching you, me guiding you. That's not necessarily child rearing. I am your first God. And
okay,
that's my second
let's end
point.
it there. Commentary, go ahead. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Go ahead, commentary.
Okay,
get your response in.
Okay.
I'm your first God.
When you say, I want to gain clarity. When you say you are my first God,
yes.
What is that in direct reference to? What behavior or scenario are you referencing?
God, what do you think God do?
No, I understand the concept of a deity. When you say I am your first teacher, what is the literal scenario that you are talking about in which you are my teacher?
Okay,
what are you talking about?
So take for instance, your teacher that's in the 2nd grade, the 5th grade, the 9th grade. Are they your mama? They're teaching you. And I am saying that my job, in addition to giving you life, in addition to being your protector and provider, in addition to being the life force of your life, I am telling you that I educate you. I am the one that says, no, little Johnny, don't do this. And when you get a little older, okay, now we're on the basketball court. Let me show you how to do this jump shot. Because most of the time, the black man is not there. The black man is not.
Okay,
he's nowhere around.
I want to gain clarity.
I'm teaching them how to shoot.
Okay,
I'm teaching them all about. I'm taking them to the range, showing them how to shoot the Glock and all that.
Are you doing that as a mother?
I'm doing it as the mother.
Okay. If you're a mother, if you're a mother, if you're a mother and one of your roles is as an educator, how did you become a mother? What did you have to do?
This is something that is just natural within of being a female. It's being
in the scenario that you were talking about, when you're on a basketball court, when you're instructing someone, your child specifically, what did you have to do to become a mother?
I would have to be intimate with a man.
And do what ultimately?
Be intimate. What more you want me? You want me to say the word sex so you could get turned on?
Procreate, actually.
Okay,
Procreate.
good. You got it. I said
so
be
that is
intimate with a man.
directly related to reproduction.
It is
the
not.
First point that you made, and that you said this was
Me
a different
being
point.
your God is not directly. I said that
I asked you what role you were talking about, and
An
you said
educator.
mother, and you said as a mother. Did you
as
not?
an educator.
As you were educated as a mother, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay, and in order to become a mother, you have to reproduce, correct?
So
Absolutely.
once again, real
There we
quick,
go.
that's the end. Once again, you are reducing the woman. Once again, you are reducing the woman down to her sexual organs. No, you've just proved our point. So
hey, all the women need to go ahead and put thumbs up in a chat and say that I'm murdering these two.
Yeah, not at all. Commentary. Good. I'm gonna bring you back up.
That's fine.
Good finish. Good annihilation. I got a question for you. Yeah, you got murdered. He just picked you apart with simple questions.
An educator don't have nothing to do with what y'all talking about. I'm your educator. I'm your first God. I'm your creator. I'm your maker.
Yo, what's good, bro?
I'm the one that formed you in the womb. My thoughts.
What's good? I'm live streaming right now.
What caused your mentality to be like it is? My emotions.
Is something important or not?
The way I felt shaped you. I did all of this for you.
Oh, yeah, I got you. I'll hit you back after.
I'm your creator. I'm your God. I'm your everything.
All right, listen. I got a question for you. All right, please calm down. Stop the nonsense. You've been speaking in
nonsense. Be quiet. Don't talk to me like that.
Well, you have a very tangential mindset. You speak in a tangent. You just go off on a tangent. Nothing really makes sense.
I'm a child. I'm pulling up. This called my pull up. What is
you
wrong
pulling
with
up?
You?
Is your pull up game better than Kobe?
I'm pulling up. Yes.
Is it better than Kobe?
I'm doing better than Kobe. And I'm doing better than what is that? LeBron's? I'm a LeBron's.
I didn't know it was plural LeBron's. I mean, he does have kids.
I said I'm a LeBron's your ass. That's what you're supposed to do. You better go to English class.
LeBron's. You're okay. Got it. Fair enough. He had kids, I guess. Okay, so question for you, right?
I'm gonna drag your ass.
Got it. So you said a lot of things here.
Just do you think I'm gonna come back on your show, or this is it for me?
Listen. I got some questions for you. Right? Don't go anywhere. Don't run.
I'm never going nowhere.
Okay, don't go anywhere, please.
Marquette on too. I'm gonna go. I tried to get on his show.
I should call Marquette. I'm fairly nice, I would say. I mean, I can't speak for him. Marquette would have probably demolished you, and probably you may have would have been crying. You may have would have been crying, but I've been holding back. Holding back.
I'm not gonna cry. You dealing with a soldier. Did you know I was a spiritual warrior? Nigga,
okay, so once again, one mic at a time. You're muted currently, but please listen because I have a few questions for you about the things that you stated when commentary was on. Okay, so first question for you. You said that, why would you submit to your creation? Because you believe that women were the first creator. You're unmuted. You said that women came first and they created. Man came from a woman. So then you're going to say, well, why would you submit to your first creation? This is what you said. Do I have it right? Yes or no?
Yes. Why would I submit to my
Why would you submit to your first creation? So question for you.
You going first.
Question for you.
Creation.
Okay, to your creation. Got it. So question for you. Why would you submit to your creation? A question for you. Have you ever had sex with a man?
Do you know that I don't play with the black man? Don't play with me. Don't ask me no silly questions.
Have you ever had sex with a man?
Don't
yes
ask
or no?
Me about no damn sex questions. I'm old enough to be your mama's. Be quiet and get on.
Does this insinuate that you have? Yes or no?
Keep going. Don't ask me no sex questions, young man.
It's just yes or no. Have you
I
ever
said
have
don't
sex
play
with a man? Yes or no?
Don't play with me.
So
Don't
you can't.
ask me
So this is
about
why I
my
gotta
sex life.
kick you off. Listen. So
Don't
here's
kick
what I'm
me
trying.
off.
Here's what I'm trying to
Give me
say.
another thing.
Here's what
Give
I'm
me
trying to
another
say. You said some nonsense like, "Oh, why would you submit to your creation?" But you know you did the most ultimate form of submission by having sex with a man. Sex
your
for a
perspective.
woman. Sex for a woman is the most ultimate form of submission, and you've done the most ultimate form of submission by submitting to a man. You keep speaking nonsense talking about the woman came first. It's impossible. You've been dominated and submitted by a man, and you submitted to a man. Then let's take this things that you're saying even further. You say some things like women are the first teacher. Commentary let you off pretty easy on that. Fair enough. Then you go ahead and say that, oh, well, you're unmuted. What you talking about?
It say I'm muted.
No, you're unmuted. Then you go ahead and you're speaking about, well, like you give life, but men don't give life. Do you know that since men are the superior being physically and in pretty much almost all attributes, right? Do you know that sex for you, if we were going back thousands of years ago, you wouldn't have a chance, you wouldn't have a choice about reproduction. The man would choose the woman that he wants to reproduce with because the man is physically superior, meaning that he can take that from you. Do you know that? So you don't even have a choice, truthfully, if you gonna reproduce or not. Men give you that choice in modernity. Do you get that? So the choices that you even have, your reproduction choices, is given to you by a man. Do you get it? The only reason why the woman holds the key to sex is because men protect that key. If men wasn't protecting that key, men would take it from you, meaning that they would, I don't recommend it. Don't ever grape. No one's saying that this is a good thing, but grape would be prevalent for all women if men actually didn't protect women from the bad guys. Do you get it? Like my first question I asked you, which you can't answer, please go back, read some books, and get a little smarter. And stop thinking about how you feel, actually critically think. You get it? So my first question was, well, if the woman is superior, then why does she need a man for survival value? You still can't answer it. So guess what?
Let me jump in.
This conversation is pretty much done. You can't answer any questions, but listen, I'll tell you this. If you run it, no one's running. If you come back, maybe allow you back for 5 minutes next time, but you have to be more receptive. You have to be willing to actually answer questions and admit when you're wrong. You're very narcissistic. You won't even admit when you've been wrong. Commentary caught you in so many things. I caught you in so many things, but you're not admitting to it. So please go back, do some research. And real quick, before you go, maybe I'll let you back if you can answer this last question. I'll let you back if you can answer this one question. Do you have a man?
And if you let me talk for about 3 minutes by myself.
No. Do you have a man? Yes or no? I need a yes or no answer first.
I'm not answering that until I get to talk. Because you like to go
Do
personal.
you have a man? Yes or no?
I'm not going to answer it because you won't let me talk.
If you answer yes or no, I'll allow you 1 minute to speak after.
No. That ain't how it works. I'm the one that set how things are going.
That isn't. See, this is why I know you don't have a man, because you don't know how to follow instructions from a man.
Behind you. No, Fugazee, you sound crazy.
You came on my stream.
No, I don't care. This is my show. I don't give a damn about this being your show. This is my show.
Listen. Donquisha, answer. Do you want to come back next time? Yes or no?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I want to come in person.
Okay, so listen, if you want to come on the stream, in order to get what you want, it's my platform. I can grant it to you if you want it, right? If you want it.
Boot me off the show. Don't get smacked and tossed up.
Donquisha, pay attention. If you want to come back on a stream, I have the authority to grant this to you. But guess what I need from you? Here's what I'm doing. I'm trying to create order. I'm trying to reason with you, which you lack reason skills. You actually want something, but you don't want to reason. This is why I know you don't have a man. You want something, but you don't want a reason to get what you want. And I'm trying to reason with you. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to ask you the question again. Do you have a man? You're going to answer yes or no. I'll allow you 1 minute to expound on your yes or no question. If you don't want to agree to these terms, you're out of here.
Okay, I'm about to be out. Ain't your bitch white? Shut the...
Okay, Donquisha, you don't have a man. You don't have a man. You're old. I don't even think you a chick. You probably got an Adam's apple. You got a bandana on your head. You look, matter of fact, take that bandana off. We want to see your real hair. Don't be capping over here. Take that bandana off. Take that bandana off. Take that bandana off. Take that bandana off. Take the bandana off now. She didn't want to take the bandana off. Okay, never mind. So, Donquisha, it seems like you don't want a reason. So guess what? No, you talking about you don't want a reason. You don't. I gave you a chance to actually reason, but you didn't want it. So you're going to get booted off. You're muted anyway, but you're going to get booted off. And guess what? You missed your opportunity, but it is some content. So, I mean, benefits for me, I guess. You've got obliterated. You took a L. It was real bad for you. Maybe come back with the Queen Maker or some other people so I can obliterate them too. But other than that, peace. Okay, chat. She had to go. She was funny, though. She was actually funny. All right, let's get to the super chats. We got Julius Richardson's in $2. Is that her real name? Listen, she probably wouldn't answer that question either. She wouldn't answer any questions. She just, like, the thing is, people, you know, are scared to answer some questions because their worldview is very weak and fragile. And, you know, she got exposed real quick when it came to that. King Speech Rosens in $2. Donquisha, the thought maker. The thought maker is hilarious. I got some people joining the stream. Hey, if you want to go ahead and join the stream, it's open debate night. Go ahead and click the first link in the description. I'm going to go ahead and start bringing some people on up. We got Twin, we got Dion in here. Going to bring you up shortly. We got Kane Marco. Sends in $2. I just realized this is probably that crazy fake Drake dude's mom. Yo, they shared the same ideology. Literally, they share the same ideology. He also says they have the same ridiculous talking points. Oh, yeah, they do. They do. You know what, Kane Marco? I would say that ever since I started Open Debate Night, when the fake Drake lookalike came on about 6 months ago, probably about 6 months ago when I started Open Debate Night, it's been a lot of people with his ideology coming on, and I know that they have no relationship to fake Drake because they even said they don't know who that nigga is. But this is just like some weird pseudoscience ideology where they have no facts to back up their worldview. They have only feelings, and these are black people that was most likely been suffered from, you know, extreme amounts of trauma and was raised in a single mother home, probably was abused as a young child. So their only thing, they're just trying to cleave onto the woman because somewhere in their past a man hurt them. So any man, they can't even fathom a man being created first by God. These are just things that they can't fathom. Okay, we got Soul sends in $2. If she my first God, I'd rather die. That's funny. We got Keith Randall sends in $2. We've seen what 40 years of women has done to us. Yeah, man. We got Mike Young sends in $5. Thoughts on Jesse Lee Peterson, and will you have him on your show? Thoughts on Jesse Lee Peterson? I haven't done too much research on Jesse Lee Peterson besides like seeing some clips like, you know, back in the day. But Jesse Lee Peterson, I know he's been around for a while. He's been a political commentator. And he believes in God. I know some of his standpoints is fairly base. You know, he's against feminism and stuff like that. You know, but I don't know him, and I haven't done my research enough to have like an authentic opinion on him. But anyways, would I have him on a show? For sure, anyone's welcome on a show. It's no Fugazee, man. I'll have anybody on, and I'll go on like anybody's show too. So why not? She was content gold. That is a fact. She was content gold. She started to claim that I didn't let her speak, but anyone that came in a stream earlier, bro, I let her go on monologues for a long time. She fully explained her worldview. I asked her a few questions, picked her apart, and she collapsed. And then she just started to contradict herself. Then she tried to move the goalpost, and she started to lie. Her only strategy was to lie, move the goalpost, and then when she seen, in the beginning, she started to try to answer some questions, but then she was like, oh, nah, these niggas is too good. Cool, he's too great. I'm not answering no questions. Commentary came in here real smooth. Like, oh, yeah, so, that's just how commentary is. So, yeah, I have a few questions for you. And he baited her pretty good. Like, yeah, so if a woman this and this, are you just reducing the woman down to just her sexual organs? She's, if you're saying this, that the life started with the womb and all of that, the womb came first, the woman came first, aren't you just reducing the woman down to her sexual organs? And wouldn't that be disrespectful to reduce a woman down to her sexual organs? She said, oh yeah, that would be, disrespectful, but that's not what I'm stating here. Then he asked her some follow-up questions, and she contradicted herself, and it's exactly what she's stating. She's just reducing the woman down to sexual organs. But anyways, yeah, we got. Let's see here. Okay, cool. Let's get to some more debaters in here. Bring some people up. Welcome to No Fugazee Podcast. State your name. Where you from?
What's up, Cooley? I'm Dion. I'm from New York City.
New York City?
Yeah. Is
cool.
my
You heard it?
good? Because I see a little
I could
bit
hear you, but you're super blurry and it's a little shaky, but I could hear you good.
Okay.
You hear the debate?
Well, I just want to say that I really appreciate your channel. I'm not really here to necessarily debate, but I wanted to see your perspective of from my point of view, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay. Well, this is debate night. Really only trying to have people in here to debate. But if you have a question, I guess I'll see if it's worthy to answer. Go ahead.
Well, I don't believe that men are superior to women per se. I believe that we're equal as far as God made us in His image. So I wouldn't say that men are superior to women. I think that we balance out biological, in terms of biological imperatives. I feel like we balance out like the need for reproduction and the need for priorities and things of that nature. I do believe that men have a higher responsibility token as far as protecting and providing, but I also believe that women are also the nurturers and the ones who bear the children and the ones who are the biggest motivators for men. Excuse me. So I wouldn't say that men are superior to women. And I feel
Okay,
like
so question for you. I'm sorry, go ahead. Finish your thought.
I feel like when you say superior, it's such a vague statement because we can have different perspectives of what superior is.
Yeah, we could. So question for you. If the man isn't superior than the woman, why does the woman need the man for survival value, but the man does not need the woman for survival value? He only needs the woman for replication value, meaning that the man can survive on his own. He can't reproduce, but he can survive on his own. But the woman, generally speaking, she cannot survive on her own on this planet. So why is that if the man isn't superior?
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree.
That's a question.
Yeah. So I think that it's just naturally, like it's biologically that men are, physically capable of taking care of themselves rather than a woman. I agree with that. But
okay, so then stop it there. Stop it there, right? So then you can see that the woman does need the man for survival value. This is what I try to get the lady to understand, the crazy lady, Donisha. This would conclude that the man, from a physical standpoint on earth, the man is superior. The man supersedes the woman when it comes to surviving. The main thing you need to do, if you're going to prioritize anything, you have to prioritize self-preservation first, right? So before you can reproduce, you need to survive to reproduce. You get it? So real quick, listen to the logic real quick. Let me walk you through it. In order to reproduce, you need to survive to reproduce. If you can't survive a day or a few hours, a few months, a few years, how are you going to be able to reproduce? Not going to happen, right? So with that being said, survival value, we can say, is more important than the reproduction value from a self-preservation standpoint, right? Okay. Now we can say, if we package it up, okay, well, you want to leave your legacy behind, so both is more important. Yeah, but that's only if you want to leave a legacy behind. Then reproduction is important. But if you don't want to leave a legacy behind, most people just want to survive, right? Got it. So that's what's more important. And the woman needs the man for it, but guess what? The man doesn't need the woman for it. Now, spiritually, we can say neither are superior. It's equal spiritually. But guess what? Are we in the spiritual world? Heck no, nigga. We in the physical world. And this is why God made the man over the woman, because we are in the physical world.
So can I
Make sense? Go ahead.
I got you this question, and I've been watching you for a long time, man, and I really appreciate it. You said that, so as far as the physical world, I just want to make sure what you said as far as the physical world, men are superior to women because of survival value.
Yes.
Okay, so would you say that babies are less important or less important than women, or less important than men because they can't survive on their own?
You said, would I say that babies are less important? No. That's a weird question.
Like less superior? Like, would you say a baby who can't take care of themselves are less the priority needs to be
Listen, God over man, man over woman, woman over... Listen, God over man over woman, woman over children. It's not saying that someone is less important. We're not saying that the woman is less important, we're not saying any of these things. When a man
superior to something, you would prioritize that the most.
You said, say that again?
I believe that is something superior than something you should prioritize that the most.
Exactly.
In order for like a country to sustain, its economic freedom and sustain its, just have like intellectual core values that make a country run sustainably.
That's moving a goalpost from, we're speaking about self-preservation and survival. You're speaking about community and nations and stuff. So that's a step forward.
I'm saying that the youth are the most important. One of the most important things. Yeah,
but that's in order to even get a child, you need to survive to have a child, my nigga. You ain't understand what I said?
I understand what you're saying, but I feel like I don't think that because something can survive more than another, something can survive more than another thing, that makes it more superior. I don't think that.
Bro, what are you speaking about? Listen, let me just make it clear to you. The apex predator survives, bro. The other things go extinct, right? Like nature killed the dinosaurs. Dinosaurs couldn't survive through nature. We don't really know how them niggas died. Maybe it was some comets, maybe it was some natural events, but they couldn't survive. So nature kills off most living beings, right? That's just a fact. Mosquitoes, crazy weather, some climate changes and stuff like that happens over thousands of years and stuff. People got to move and stuff like that. Famine. Nature is killed more people than wars and anything. That's just the fact. But guess what? The man has the ability to manipulate nature more than any other being. So in order for women to survive, let's grant this, because it's hypothetically, we're speaking about survival value and replication value, right? Let's just say there's a world, everyone's asexual, right? Let's grant it hypothetically, everyone's asexual, meaning that they can reproduce without the opposite sex. There's Earth has all men, and Venus has all women. Right? Earth has, and the physicalities is all the same. So Venus, listen. Yeah, Venus can only produce other women. They asexual, but they can only reproduce produce other women, right? And then Earth, we can only we're asexual, we can only produce other men. There's no such thing as sex. You just can make a copy of yourself. You just keep making copies, right? In this hypothetical world, okay? So you got Venus versus Earth. With the same physical differences, who do you think is going to win when it comes to this world battle? Who will be the apex predator? Who will survive? Earth will demolish Venus. Listen, bro, I'm trying to give you... Listen real quick. Manipulation happens when you focus on the effects instead of going to the root, the cause. I'm not getting off of the root of survival. Right? We can't get off of that. The questions you're asking is trying to obfuscate off of the root of survival, and you're speaking about the effects of things. So I'm just giving this hypothetical to show that, bro, only the strong survive. Throughout the history of humankind, throughout the history of animal kind, that's just the way it is.
But I feel like when you say, because I understand what you're saying. Men are superior physically than women. That's a fact. And I don't think we should go away from that. But I think that when you translate that into relationships where, because I do believe a man should be the leader of the relationship and should be the man who's providing and protecting. 100%.
Listen, bro, it's not from a physical standpoint. It's from a mental standpoint too. It's just not physical.
I hear you. Hold on. I hear you. But I feel like when you have that mentality, it could translate into a relationship that's not fruitful. It could become a toxic relationship or a toxic mindset going into relationships. Like, oh yeah, I'm superior than women, I'm gonna go into a relationship thinking that, oh yeah, this woman is not as superior to me, so I'm not gonna prioritize her, I'm not gonna treat her a certain way. Where coming from a biblical standpoint, we are taught to, provide and protect for our women, but also love our women, cherish our women when she's a wife. So I don't.
Yeah, man. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
I feel like there's a lot of men out here that I feel like there's a lot of men out here that have that mindset.
Yeah, you're saying that it can be used as a weapon. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. So even if I give people the information that the truth, because it is the truth, nigga, you superior than your chick. Act as it. Could it be some bad actors that's like, yeah, woman, get in the kitchen and don't do anything, and if you speak, I'm going to tie you up because I'm superior than you? Could it be some bad actors that's some low IQ people that would take what I'm saying and misconstrue it and think that this is a way to mistreat women? It could be, possibly, but any person in their right mind, they're going to know that this information is to help them be more masculine, because most men are soy boys and they allow the woman to lead the relationship. Most people don't know the order. They think that, oh, she's so beautiful. She got the small waist and the fat booty. Oh my gosh, baby, I'll do anything to get sex from you tonight. Yes, 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 yes. Anything you say, I'll do it. And guess what? His woman starts to lead the relationship because he's so infatuated with sex. So when I'm speaking the truth, yeah, guns don't kill people. People kill people. So of course a person can take what I'm saying and do something stupid with it, or they can, if a smart person is listening, they go like, yeah, I'm picking up some game, nigga. Now I know what you're saying. Okay, men and women, we different. I got my strengths and I got my weaknesses. She got her strengths and she got her weaknesses. The thing is, we are better together than we are apart. No one is trying to create a gender war. That's not what this podcast is about. It's like to show that's
what it creates.
No, it only creates that is because listen, real quick, it only creates that is because people adopted the mindset of a woman. Men adopted the mindset of a woman. Only a woman would hear truth and then internalize it and speak feelings. What? That doesn't make any sense. We're superior. Don't insinuate what we can do with this. Don't put it like this. What you're insinuating is men aren't as compassionate as women. Well, Cooley, it's the way you saying it that's making it real quick. Well, let me explain how you are. You're saying, well, Cooley, when it's the way you saying it, like, men are superior. Someone can take that and be like, they could use that to mistreat a woman, right? Let me tell you, brother, the strong has more compassion for the weak. The weak usually envies the strong. The weak usually are jealous of the strong. Men have more compassion than women. If men didn't have more compassion than women, rape would be prevalent. Women wouldn't hold the key to sex. We would get together and be like, nigga, they don't got to hold no key to sex. You guess what? Listen, men, you find a woman. Listen, you find a woman. Listen, brother. You find a woman. Let's say we got together and we creating a nation. Guess what? You find a woman. You could do whatever you want with her. You could do whatever, but no, men create order and structure to protect bad men from women. So listen, if you don't act appropriately towards a woman and you DV or you essay or anything like that, you getting locked up and you going to jail. So the only reason why rape isn't prevalent is because the strong protect women from the weak. Do you get it? That's how it is, bro. God over man, man over woman, woman over children. There's no other order. There's no other way you can think about it. Any way you try to think about it, you're just going to lead yourself astray. If you think like, if you try to internalize this into a Phil's perspective, you're going to go down the wrong path, bro. Make sense? He like, God dang, nigga, you talk too much. Okay, fair enough. Go ahead, man. Does that make sense, though?
Bro, I agree with everything you're saying, man.
Oh, so God dang. So what is it? Is it?
I watch your videos.
I appreciate it. Okay, I appreciate it.
I'm 22 years old. I'm young. I'm learning from, big dogs like you and other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still watching y'all. What I'm saying is that I just don't believe. I believe that a lot of people in your community. I don't want to like come at y'all, but I feel like it's a lot of like envy going into modern day relationships from both sides, and I feel like we shouldn't put that into a relationship because it's going to be a generational curse for the future. Because if we keep like having this gender war, as we'll say, like it's not going to help like going into having families and stuff like that. So that's really my point. So I wouldn't say that I'm disagreeing with you, because I'm not, because I really like your videos. I watch it like almost every day.
Appreciate
but I'm
it, brother.
just saying, like, we need to like heal from all this. Other men and women need to heal from all this and move forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really like disagree with what you said, like for like the whole 3 minutes.
Okay, fair enough. I'll leave you with this. So there isn't really a community, man. Like, it ain't like I speak to these people in a manosphere or red pill space and we have meetings and we're like, hey, we're going to attack things this way. No, it isn't nothing like that. I don't even know half of these niggas, more than half of them. I only met a few people. Actually, the people that I did streams with is the only people that I met. I ain't meet nobody else. And I ain't speak to nobody else. But I'll leave you with this, man. So DV and essay and men oppressing women and men trying to take advantage of women, that happens when men don't understand women's nature. So when you hear these conversations in a red pill space or manosphere space or any of these type of spaces where they're speaking the truth, we're trying to get men to understand women's nature so they don't get upset when women are just being women. Right? Like, think about it. Right. If you're in a relationship with a woman, but you don't understand that, man, she has more estrogen than you, so she's more likely to be in her feelings more. She's more neurotic than you, so she's more likely to feel negative emotions than you are from a general standpoint. So when you understand the woman, that you know that you need to be her rock, and you shouldn't be a woman. You shouldn't be emotional as well. So if she's emotional, you shouldn't try to, fight that with emotions. You should be stoic, be logical, and be rational, because the woman actually needs you. She needs a man to help regulate the demons in her mind, to help regulate her emotions. You get it? So when we give this truth about, the male and female intersexual dynamics and the differences between men and women, it's like, bro, you have a physical advantage. You have a mental advantage when it comes to the mental, what I mean by regulating your emotions from a general standpoint. Men can do it just much better. So therefore, you need to be there to help the woman. You get what I'm saying? Regulate her emotions. You need to be her rock for her emotions to fall on. You shouldn't be it shouldn't be opposite. You shouldn't make the woman the rock, and you shouldn't be draining all your emotions on her, because that's when the woman starts withholding sex for compliance. That's when relationship drama happens, and then that's when DV happens, because he doesn't understand his woman. The man that hits the woman only hits the woman because he lacks understanding. You get it? The man that understands the woman and knows his role and his position, that he is superior, I'm not going to hit you. Like, think about it when you have a kid and you're a parent. The parents that hit the kids and out of emotion, out of an emotional reaction, like, oh my gosh, you're getting on my nerves, stop doing that. Guess what? They're hitting the kid because the parent doesn't understand the kid. So that would be a bad parent. The parent that understands the kid, they reprimand their kids a little bit differently, right? They understand that child. They are very observant to that child. So they see like, okay. They know when exactly the kid is just having an attitude or being bad to actually be bad. Not to be bad because the kid lacks understanding. Like, oh, don't touch the hot stove. The kid didn't really understand that the stove was hot. Little nigga only 2. Then they wilding off on a kid. So the more you understand something, the more you'll be able to give a rational and logical response. The less you understand something, the more you're going to act out emotionally, generally speaking, all human beings. That's just the way it is. You get it? And guess what? I think what's even more deeper, the more you understand women, the more you can actually love them how they're supposed to be loved. So people that know these red pill truths, or the stuff that we speak about in the manosphere, they love the woman how they actually supposed to love the woman. The men, the soy boys, the blue pillars, the beta guys, no, they love the woman how the woman loves the man. It's a feminine love. You get what I'm saying? And that woman grows resentment and she divorces that man. When you love a woman how a man is supposed to love a woman, you know you don't have to love her how she loves you with all of these emotions. You get it? So it's much differently. You love with a purpose and you love with a duty instead of loving with emotions and how you feel. But listen, brother, good conversation. I'll leave it there. I do appreciate the support, but I want to get a few more callers in. I'll leave you with the last thoughts.
Yeah, I appreciate the videos. I was just coming in to learn, you know what I'm saying? I ain't want no smoke.
I know you ain't want no smoke. I feel you.
But yeah, man, I'm just like driven right now. I'm in school. I'm in cybersecurity. I'm about to get my degree. I'm about to get my master's as well too. I got a girlfriend for 2 years now.
Shouts out to you, man.
Everything you're saying makes sense, and I'm gonna definitely put it into my relationship, and I definitely learned something today, so I really appreciate it, man. Sure.
Blessings to you, man. Blessings to you. And you said you're going for your degree, or you already have your degree.
I'm going for my degree. I'm graduating in May, so I'm going to do my master's in cybersecurity.
Man, Hey, man, shouts out to you. Congratulations, brother. That's a blessing to hear, and I wish the best for you, man, okay? All right, brother. Peace. Okay. It's debate night. Gonna get to some super chats. How long we've been streaming for? Only almost 2 hours. I guess we'll get, see if we can get maybe one or two more people in here. Okay. We got James Harrell sends him $5. When you have men that believe women are equal to them, shaking my head, scary hours. It's over. We gon' die. Let your woman fight your grown man battles then. That is true, man. That is true. Okay. All right. Let's get to, let's see here. Twin, go ahead and turn on your camera. And I'll bring you on up. Okay, cool. Welcome to No Fugazee Podcast. My homie working at Walmart. You got the Walmart gear on. State your name. Where you from?
I'm Twin. I'm from DC to damn.
All right, man. Don't get fired at Walmart.
Nah, man.
Talk to me, though. You hear the debate or what's up?
Though. Yeah, because I had a point from last time. I don't know if it was your last debate or when Jay was up here, though.
Jay. Oh, okay. The dude that was talking wild. Jay. Okay. That's fine. What point do you want to debate on, or is it for me or was it for Jay?
Yeah, no, it was for you.
Okay.
He was saying like it was a point that he had that I feel like you and
I did.
The commentary king was misunderstanding.
Okay, commentary king isn't here to defend himself. Do you think that I misunderstood his point too?
Yeah, you was misunderstanding it too, because it was something about he was saying like as far as like how black people just need to get the country basically back in our hands, and I don't think y'all was really getting what he was trying to say.
Okay. So Jay was saying that black people needs to get the country back in the black people's hands. I mean, there was a long conversation. He said a whole lot of things that contradicted himself. But okay, ask me a question then on that, I guess.
I'm gonna expound a little bit further. Y'all was kind of saying that he wanted to be like the white man. I think more so he was just. I just wanted to see if you would agree with it. I think he was more so saying like the way, not the way they run the country. We need to run the country. It's just like the fact of them running the country. This quote unquote Native Americans or stuff like that. We should be the ones in the power of the country. Say as like, for instance, say like. If somebody came in, or say like someone got their house robbed and somebody took something and killed a family member, and the person that robbed the house got caught 40 years later, you would agree that they should either get in trouble and probably give the stuff back. Let's say if they took like an antique and they found an antique worth millions of dollars, they should return. Would you agree?
You breaking up. Was that a question? You just broke up in that second. Are you asking me a question?
Yeah, I'm saying like,
okay.
I'm just putting this hypothetical out there because I know he was saying that black people need to run the country like white men, but when he was saying like, y'all was saying as if like copycat, but he wasn't really trying to say that to my understanding.
Okay, I see what you're saying. All right, well, I think I understand what you're saying here. So the thing is this, and Jay isn't here to defend himself either, so I'll just go off of what you said. Even if someone thinks that you're making an ought claim, this is how things ought to be. And I disagree with the claim that black people ought to run the country. I 100% disagree with that claim. I don't think black people ought to run anything. I think that people that share my values, right, from a moral standpoint should run the country. So if you're black, white, or brown, I don't care. I want those people to run a country. I don't judge a man based off his skin color. I judge a man based off the context of his character, like old Martin Luther King said. So with that being said, Jay kept contradicting himself because remember in that conversation, we asked him some questions. Well, what have black culture Like, if we're comparing black culture to white culture, do you really want black culture to run the country currently as it is now? No, black culture needs some revamping. Black culture needs to be renewed. Black culture needs to be better and not only focus and prioritize entertainment, music, and stuff like that.
Right.
We need to be engineers, doctors, and uplift our people that's doing, things other than degeneracy.
Right. No, I get what you're saying. But I take this for example. Say like you say, peel the layers back. I get what you're saying about the morality and the character of the person and all that. That's exactly what we're gonna look for when we look for the people. But I think more so the basis of it is, say for instance, somebody came into your house, correct? Or somebody came into someone's house and they robbed them and took like something that was an antique and killed the family member, right?
Okay.
And they got caught 40 years later and they still got the antique item worth millions and they know that they killed the person. We can agree that they should get in trouble and return the antique, correct?
So once again, you're making a should claim based off of, and I know that it's going to
law and order.
Yeah, law and order. You're making this claim, and what you're doing is, because I get guys like yourself that come on and use this logic to try to prove a point, like we've been enslaved for 400 years. They took our land, they took us, so therefore we're free now. We should we should have the right and the moral high ground to take it all from the white man. Let's go ahead and grant it.
Not all of it, but
okay, but I get it. Trust me, I have these conversations. So let's go ahead and grant it and say, yeah, go ahead, let's grant it. Black people should do that. Guess what? How are we?
I feel what you said. Me and my brother talk about that all the time.
Niggas is not engineers. Niggas ain't creating no infrastructure or, architects or anything like that. Niggas can't build nothing, bruh. The white man is doing all of that.
All the time, so we say that all the time.
Listen, if it was any time,
now go ahead.
I got you. If it was any time for black people to even have a chance to try to take things over, it had to start with a condition where black people was kind of, when it came to the having the knowledge of building, creating, it had to been right after slavery, because the slaves was doing everything, right? The white man wasn't really, building the guns and stuff like that. The slaves had this knowledge to do things. Like, that's why right after slavery, Black Wall Street came about. Niggas had movie theaters and laundromats and all of these things because we was already doing it before. So we had the knowledge to go ahead and start doing it for ourselves. But guess what? Black people failed because black people didn't prioritize the most important thing. They built Black Wall Street, but what did they prioritize? Stupid black people back then? Guess what? They didn't prioritize military. They didn't prioritize protection. The black men was weak. Weak black men. How you gonna build something but not think to protect it before you built it? I have a daughter in a home. I'm gonna protect all of it. Got guns everywhere. Big and strong. Go to the gym all the time. You gotta protect the things you love. You feel what I'm saying?
I definitely understand that. Because I be looking around like I don't understand how the taking happened, because I don't get that part, but I definitely understand what you're saying. But yeah, I'm just definitely touching on that basis of the ground part of just saying like, yeah, that would be the start, and everything that they do kind of do as far as like food stamps, whatever, quote unquote, however it go. I can say those are little things that kind of be like, granted to the people, but I was just making sure that at least those basics, because I do mess with your content a lot, and I was just making sure like at least some of the points gotta be on point, but I gotta retract my thoughts.
Okay, fair enough, man. Fair enough. But listen, dog, appreciate the support. Listen, you're working at Walmart right now. Try to be a manager if you ain't a manager already. Strive to be a manager. Absolutely. And if you're not striving to be a manager, go in there, read some books, hop on YouTube, get some information, maybe even go get a trade and a degree in something and try to elevate yourself. You got kids?
Inshallah. Yeah,
I got a daughter. Listen, I just had another daughter. Everything you do, no selfishness, no selfish thoughts. Everything you do got to be to create a better future for your daughter. You got to try to get her full time. And if you can't get her full time, try to be around her and instill good things into her all the time. But try to be the best version of yourself, because that's the only way you're going to get a chance, my black brother. But other than that, man, blessings to you. And let me get someone else up.
Same to you. Same to you. Trying to take it easy, man.
All right, cool. Listen, man, this podcast was no Fugazee. Let's see if we got any chats in here. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up. We've been streaming for gave y'all 2 hours today. So, yeah, the next stream is going to be on Wednesday is debate night. We're not doing a girl show this week, so don't worry about that. No girl show this week, but we do got debate night. Debate night coming soon. Well, debate night on Wednesday. If people want to actually debate me on specific topics, hit us up on Instagram. Not my main page. I get too many DMs. I ain't gonna see it, but hit me up on the No Fugazee page on Instagram, and all the links is in the description. Hit me up on there, and you can actually go ahead and DM me and say, hey, Cooley, I know your worldview. I want to debate you on this. And then I'll go ahead and create a thumbnail with you. You'll have to send us a picture on Instagram, but I'll go ahead and create a thumbnail and dedicate a debate to you if the topic is worthy. I'm not going to debate you on any nonsense like I had Donisha in here. She didn't hit me up prior to. She randomly came on a stream. But she was in here first before everybody was in here. But anyways, this podcast is no Fugazee. Any other super chats? Let's see. I think that is all, folks. Okay, no other super chats. I think that is it. All right, man. We out. Next ladies show. Let me give you a quick update. Next girls show is going to be not this week on Friday, but next week on Friday. I believe the 20. Let me see here. What's today's date? No, this week is going to be the 10th. Next week is the 17th. Yeah, so the next ladies show is going to be either the 17th on Friday or the 24th on Friday. But all the people in the Discord, all the people that's a membership, talk to us, and you guys would know before everyone else. But debate night every Sunday and every Wednesday, we giving that to y'all now. All right, man, this podcast is no Fugazee. Actually, before I go, you know what? Let me go ahead and support a local business in Carteret, New Jersey. Let me go ahead and drop the link in here too, real quick. So if you are in Carteret, New Jersey, or, Carteret is near Rahway, New Jersey. It's near Edison, New Jersey, Linden, New Jersey, Roselle, New Jersey. If you're in these areas in New Jersey, there's a soul food place. Food is very good. I ate there before. Food was so good. I'm like, listen, I'm going to go ahead and give y'all a little free promo and really support y'all because the food was bussin'. So go down to Monet's restaurant, Monet Soul Food restaurant place. Let me go ahead and give y'all the details and the information to that. And you can also support them as well. They got a GoFundMe. You can go ahead and support them. Let me go ahead and copy this real quick, and I'll go ahead and put it in the description for y'all. So go check out Monet's Soul Food Restaurant. It's good food, delicious, man. All my family, we all go down there and eat that food, man. It be bussin', man. It be bussin'. Okay, 1 second. Gonna go ahead and put this link in the description, and then this link is gonna have the address to the place, and it's gonna have a GoFundMe as well if you want to support this local business in Carteret, New Jersey, because they're trying to revamp and get things bigger, and it's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and donate in there as well. But if y'all want to go ahead and donate to it, go ahead. But if not, go ahead and go down there, and if you walk into Monet's restaurant and you say, hey, I came here to do the No Fugazee podcast, you'll get 15% off your entire meal. They let me know that you'll get 15% off your entire meal at this soul food spot. So go and support black-owned business. And it's good food. So you're just supporting a business that has some good food. So go down there and eat that. All right, I went ahead and put that link in the description. Go ahead and click that link and support. But other than that, man, this podcast is no Fugazee. We out. Peace. Actually, Gabby, off. You done. And you want to leave too?
This is how our relationship goes. God over man, man over woman, woman over children.